Well, hello everyone. This is Chrystal Lynn, Cowgirl Astrologer. Thank you for taking the time to join me tonight. I just wanted to do a brief video and let you guys know, just kind of a little update and talk a little bit about astrology tonight. I'm working on Leo Ascendant tonight. I've been trying to do it actually for the last hour and a half, but my son has been sick, so he keeps waking up in the middle of the video and I keep having to start over. I've done it like 5 times now, so I'm going to take a little break and wait till he goes to bed. And we're working around all these things right now, aren't we, you guys? So I just thought, well, I had a few minutes in between Curious George's because they only go for 15 minutes in there, and he's crying again. So this will have me stay in the 15-minute zone. I just wanted to say hello. Moon is in Leo tonight. Jupiter is in Leo, so we have this really cool conjunction. Now, Jupiter is still retrograde in Leo, so let's talk about that a little bit. Jupiter is all about abundance, all about, our brand, who we are. Jupiter in Leo, especially, we've got this confidence there. And for a lot of people, it affects them differently. Some people, if you are typically kind of manic, might be more manic if this is a strong aspect on your chart. Some people who don't have any confidence at all and have been hiding behind the scenes might suddenly be coming out now, getting a little more bold. For those of you who have a lot of Leo in your chart, you might be finally getting your fire back, okay? Especially after Saturn and Scorpio being there for 2.5 years. So this is a really good energy getting ready to move forward. Now, it's going to go direct in April, okay? So this is kind of what my video is about here tonight, you guys. We've got about a month here that's going to be really, really important through going into March. We're going to be moving through the last of the Uranus-Pluto squares, and I'm going to be talking about those. I'm working on a video for you guys on that. I want to go into more depth because I want us to be prepared. If we can be prepared, we can make the most out of this energy. It's the people that have no clue what's going on at all, that are just kind of lost in craziness and hope they land on the other side. But if you kind of know how to work this energy a little bit, just like riding a horse, you can begin to kind of shape it and influence it and, become one with it and not have it just topple you over. Okay, so that's my intention here tonight, is just to give us all a little bit of, Jupiter in Leo, Moon in Leo, this fire energy coming in. We've still got the Sun in Pisces. With Jupiter in Leo retrograde, this is a very, very important time, especially for those of you who are entrepreneurs or are creating your own business or are recreating yourselves or wanting to do something. You feel like, okay, I've been in the old stagnant job for 20 years. I can barely do it one more day. I've got to find something. Well, if you're in that place, you're in a really good place, because with the Sun in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, and all this Aquarius, Pisces energy that we've had coming through the last couple months, it's all about reinvention. It's all about creation. And then we've got Jupiter and Leo going, all right, let's put a stamp on this. Let's get you out there. So it's fast moving, and it's giving us a chance to create ourselves quickly. With it being retrograde for another month, it gives us a chance to really seriously think about what it is we really want to do here. We've had a whole couple years, but especially, the last few months with all this Aquarian energy, the airwaves have been lit up, and we've all watched each other, and we've all, do we want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I was going that way, but I'm not sure if I don't know. All of a sudden, for a lot of us, it's like, oh my gosh, I was so clear and now I'm not. What is that? What is that? Well, a couple things. Being that, and this happened around the 17th, 18th of February, about a week and a half ago, when we had 6 planets line up in Pisces. We had the Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Chiron, Neptune, all in Pisces, and it was just like this passing over, and we were all just like, ah. And this passing over really created a dissolving. Pisces has this strong ability to dissolve things. It's like you've got your little tiny pool, you know, like a little pool in the backyard. Well, imagine a big tidal wave coming and just knocking that whole backyard out and taking all the, you know, now your whole backyard's water, and that little pool just merged right into this big thing. And that tidal wave dissolved everything in that backyard. And yet the water's rising again and something new's kind of forming. And wait a minute, this is kind of interesting. And that's what's happening to a lot of us. But it feels very, very unsettling because we just thought we had kind of our, you know, focus. Saturn and Sagittarius, we're, you know, we're going to go into 2015 and we're all like, wait a minute. You know, why don't I feel like I have any ground here? It's because we're not quite there. We're not quite there. So right now, we have to give ourselves permission. This is like totally new concept for me because I have the sun in Virgo. And if you guys know anything about Virgos, you know, we're always working. We create mountains out of molehills. If everything's great, we'll be thinking about what could go wrong or just something. Well, okay, that's great. And then we're on to the next, what do we need to fix? And it can be frustrating. And you know, we don't really have fun unless we're working. We create our jobs and fun kind of in one, you know, and it's hard to just stop and not feel like, oh, wait a minute, I got to keep pushing this. I got to keep going on a, you know, what I was doing, and I can't get off course, and I got to hang in there. And sometimes that's the case. I mean, sometimes for some of us, it's just a matter of digging your heels in right now and finishing what you started, and don't give up. And for some of us, it's like, oh my gosh, we're just like at the brink of this thing. And then it just, where'd it go? And we're, wait a minute, I'm not sure. And so if you're in that place, that's actually a really great place to be in. That's the retrograde of Jupiter and Leo, that it's having us go back in now, taking everything we just learned. Sometimes all you know is what you don't want to do. Sometimes you look around you and you say, well, I know I don't want that, and I don't want that. You know, what do I want? And often we don't give ourselves permission to be all that we are. You know, there's a lot of conditioning that goes on in our lives, especially for those of you out there, you guys will relate, born in the 60s, you know, in the Pluto and Virgo generation, a lot of conditioning of, you know, you don't get to feel, you have to be practical. You know, you don't get to go off your intuitions. You've got to, you know, think in a very systematic certain way. And we have that instilled in us. And, you know, that's who we are. I'm just talking about the Pluto and Virgo generation now. So I have no agenda in this video, as you guys can see, but I wanted to say hi and let you know I'm making my ascendant video tonight. I was just frustrated because I was already talking in the video and couldn't finish it. Mommy. I gotta go get him. Can you guys hear him? All right, you guys. Uh-oh. I'll see you guys later tonight. Look out for Ascendant in Leo.